And so this is taking place during a vote on a war powers resolution to constrain Trump's ability to escalate or expand the war or even continue the war in Iran. And so you have this Marine show up to the hearing protesting. And as a matter of fact, this is the Marine. A lot of people don't know this. He actually delivered that report, I don't know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, about the systematic killing of Palestinians in Gaza. So last year, it was a huge scandal that Israelis had permitted some humanitarian aid to get into the Gaza Strip. And there were rumors and reports that they were shooting some of the civilians in the back as they tried to get the aid, as they went to the aid site and they tried to get supplies. This is the Marine that actually exposed this. He actually delivered a military report and reported that, yes, this is an eyewitness account. He saw IDF shooting at civilians unarmed trying to get aid. It's the same guy, at least that's what I was told. And to me, this is just a picture of America right now, which is you have a U.S. Marine. These are the people that are actually prosecuting the war, actually fighting the war. These are the best of us. These are people that voluntarily give up their life, potentially, risk the ultimate sacrifice for the good of the country. And they're being sent out now into, like you said, yet another ridiculous regime change war in the Middle East for Israel. And that's what the guy says. He says, look, we don't want to die for Israel. Americans don't want to die for Israel. And look at the way that he's being treated, literally dragged out of the chamber by the cops. A U.S. senator jumps into action like you said, like a whore, like a disgusting slut, jumps in the middle of the action trying to get this guy out of there. They smash his hand in the door. That's the picture of America. That Marine is all of us. He's all the Americans that are saying, we don't want to go along with this. We don't want to die for Israel. We want our freedom and independence and sovereignty back. And this is our security apparatus and our representatives, our politicians telling us, shut the fuck up and get out. You have no First Amendment. You have no recourse. This is the way the country's going. You know, even in the Senate, what they're trying to do is exercise constitutional restraint on the executive branch. According to the Constitution, you have to ask Congress to go to war. There's no formal declaration of war. There's no authorization of the use of military force. Trump is instigating the war. Now we're in it. Our elected body is supposed to restrain this action, and Republicans shot it down basically on party lines. And now we're being held hostage by this GOP, which many white people voted in. So it is this feeling of powerlessness. People are getting the shit kicked out of them, figuratively, and in this case now literally, for wanting to put America first. It's a pretty disgusting sight.